Okay, so welcome back to the class. We are still talking about calculus. We are talking about calculus. We are still talking about calculus where we are still dealing with differentiation. We are dealing with differentiation. So, and in our previous video, we have talked about the first principle, the general formula. We have talked about the product rule, the exponential function, logarithm of functions, and so on. So tonight we want to look at quotient rule. We want to look at quotient rule. We want to look at quotient rule. So in quotient rule, what does the rule state? The rule states that if y is equals to uv, if y is equals to uv, then we say the y, the x equals to u dv dx minus u minus v du dx all over v squared. This is the rule that is guiding quotient rule. This is the rule that is guiding quotient rule. So we proceed to a simple example. Let's check example 1. Differentiate y equals to 3x squared plus 4 over x squared plus 1 with respect to x. With respect to x. This is how quotient question used to come out. Now differentiate y equals to this with respect to x. So by solving, I will say solution. Let u should be the first one. Let u should be 3x squared plus 4. Then after saying that let u should be this, the next thing is find the du dx. So what will be the du dx of if u is 3x squared plus 4? Then the du dx will be 3 times 2, 6x. If you differentiate ordinary number, we'll be having 0. So it's 6x. So if you differentiate 3x squared plus 4, the u dx is what? 6x. So we can say let v equals to x squared plus 1. Let v equals to x squared plus 1. Then dv dx will be equals to, differentiate x squared, will be having what? 2x. Differentiate 1, 0, because it does not have any x coefficient, so it is 0. So we have, if you differentiate v, dv dx will be what? 2x. So using our formula that says dy dx equals to u dv dx minus v du dx over v squared. So by solving, I will now say dy dx equals to u is what? U is open bracket 3x squared plus 4 in bracket multiplied by dv dx. dv dx is 2x minus, because the rule is minus, v is what? V is x squared plus 1 multiplied by du dx. du dx is 6x all over v squared, when v is what? x squared plus 1. So after you have solved this, the next thing is to find the next step. So the next step will be dy dx will be equals to 2x times 3x squared will give us what? 6x cubed. 2x times 3x squared will give us 6x cubed. Then plus 2x times 4 will also give us 6x minus 6x times x squared will give us 6x cubed. Then 6x times this will give us plus, what do we have? This times this will give us what? Will give us 6x over what do we have here? S squared plus 1 whole squared. Yes. So after you have solved this, don't forget I'm using the rule of quotient rule to solve this problem. So you can say dy dx will now be equals to, this is 6x cubed minus 6x squared. This cancel this. Plus 6x plus this give us 12x. I have 12x over x squared plus 1 raised to power 2. Then the final answer will be dy dx equals to 12x over x squared plus 1 raised to power 2. Final answer. So in this case, you can easily go through it properly and give us your comments on our YouTube page. Try and help us to subscribe, comment, and share. And you can easily try to solve this problem. If y is equals to 5x raised to power 3 plus 4x over 3x squared plus 1 using product rule. So you can do this as your own pleasure time and give us your final answer.